Welcome to the Man-Child Chronicles Podcast, where four friends talk entertainment, fatherhood, and sports, all with sarcasm, comedic timing, and a healthy dose of toxic masculinity. Let's welcome our hosts, Ryan, John, Mike, and Jay. Growing up never took so long.
Hey, welcome in, cronies, to the Man-Child Chronicles Podcast. I'm your host, Ryan, here with my three best friends, Michael, John, and Jay. Tonight, we're going to stump John. We're going to tell you what the best movies and TV shows of 2023 are to watch. And I'm going to start the show off by saying why we suck as a podcast. We sit here for, it feels like an eternity, listening to this game show music or church music before you start the show, and I asked Michael, why, what's up with the music? Why can't we just go into the show? And he says it's for all the people that watch us, so they get ready for it.
Well, if you just start the show,
Michael?
If you just start the show live, if you go live and then immediately start talking, you just want to give people a little on ramp to be like, oh, hey, I want to watch that.
What?
Why 3
people?
minutes?
What people? Who are these people?
Seconds.
Who are these people?
We have people that watch the live stream.
So you're saying we need to give the people what they want, and this is
We
what
have-
they want? They want to hear 3 minutes of
We have
I
pop-ins.
think people want to listen to some guitar, some electric guitar.
a little bluesgrass guitar.
I
don't know what to tell you.
John, I also have to ask this question.
Yes.
You have moved a few months back, and ever since you moved, I've been wondering, and I'm going to ask it today, how much do you guys iron at your house? That ironing board is always set up behind you, ready to roll. I can't tell you the last time I ironed clothes.
I never even noticed that.
So,
John, why do you iron?
so if you guys don't know, my wife is a very avid sewer, and she makes
she
a lot
is.
of outfits, and she has to iron a lot of fabric before
I
she sews
see.
it. So I am in her sewing room. So when we moved, I did not get my own room. I got a sewing room.
You
so I have
lost
a
your
small,
room and got a sewing
small
room.
space of a room in this giant sewing room to do the podcast in. So she did give me that, which was really nice of her. I appreciate that, honey.
Can we call your wife the Iron Maiden then?
She is the Iron Maiden.
Nice.
I
Very
didn't
nice.
associate her sewing with ironing, but that does make sense. John, how much pipe did you have to give her to get a little space in her sewing room?
Pipe?
Yeah. Did you have to lay down the good pipe? Well, now it's awkward. You're supposed to just roll with it, John. Jeez.
And in other news,
And in other news,
I guess I don't understand what pipe is. Can you go further with your explanation?
no. Not at all.
No.
see you next week, folks.
This is why we
Jesus.
suck as a podcast.
I'll tell
This
you
is
why
why we suck as a podcast.
Yeah, I'll tell you why we suck as a podcast. We didn't record last week because someone was working and we decided not to talk about our schedule until the last minute. And then we proceeded to really fight for like 3 days. And I thought the podcast was over. That's it. We're done.
I love how he's just like, generally speaking, oh, somebody had to work and somebody this and somebody. We know who the somebody is that wrecked all the scheduling plans.
Uh-huh.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk,
Talk
about it.
about it. Let's talk about it.
You remember that one time?
I want to talk about how this was the first time that we got an almost ending podcast argument, and I wasn't in the middle of it. It
That's
felt
true.
pretty good.
This is true.
People
We are
do
going to
grow.
We're going to
People
quit
grow and
once a
change.
month, and it's usually because of Brian. So
This is why we suck as a podcast, because I like to push buttons. I don't
you
play either side.
He does. He just goes to whoever he thinks going to blow up first, and he just pushes them buttons. to
Like,
the
you ever
edge.
see the kid in the elevator and he's just slapping all the buttons? That's me in our group chat. I'm just like,
No, there's a different video of a kid peeing on all the buttons, and
that's me.
That's John. Ryan, you sent that the Kelsey brothers episode clip where Jason Kelsey gets up and just walks out, and I was like, "Yep, that's me and John. That is us."
Oh,
to a
100%.
T.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
There's been episodes where you have actually just went silent because John made you so mad. Oh, those are great.
What was it, though, last week that you were so busy every day, Jay? Like, how do you go from having a plan every night to the next week you're free every night? How does this work?
We didn't even start talking about it until Thursday, what the plan was.
Sure about that?
False.
No, Mike brought it up Wednesday, but he couldn't record Thursday.
We were supposed to do it Friday night was the original plan.
And so I thought Friday night was the plan the whole time.
Ryan said he didn't want to do Friday night.
I said I'd rather not, but I didn't say I wouldn't.
That's saying you don't want to do it.
So I thought the plan was Friday night the whole
You-
time.
you
I was
keep
busy
using
on
that
the
word.
weekend.
You keep using that one, Ryan.
I was busy on Saturday and Sunday. I was free Monday through Friday, no problems. And that's what I said. I'm free all week. But then I didn't understand why we would try to do 2 episodes back to back. And then
We just
that
love
caused,
each other's company. At the end of the day, this is why this
should never
podcast
have
is so
said that.
great.
Maybe I'm lonely.
This is why this podcast is so great, because we just enjoy each other's company. Like, if it wasn't for you three, you know, I would have a much happier life.
I want to. I'm gonna switch topics here real quick. There's 2 things I want to get to, but the first thing I want to tell you everybody what grinds my gears this week.
Okay.
So today, as most Americans know, is the start of the NFL playoffs. Very excited. We got 2 awesome games today. We got 5 games
Love it.
For the next 3 days. So excited to watch it. I love the NFL playoffs.
6 games.
6 games. Thank you. 3 tomorrow, 2 today, 1 Monday.
Yep.
So the other night, my wife goes to me, "Don't forget, we have a party to go to on Saturday night."
No.
I'm like,
No.
huh? Yeah, we have a party to go to on Saturday night.
No.
So one of the families that go to our co-op want to get together so they can like meet everybody, because a lot of the husbands don't know each other. They don't know their husbands and this and that. So they want to
Yeah, I know
have.
what
And
time
they're
of
still
year it
not
is?
going to know me, Jamie. Correction, you have a party to go to Saturday
Now,
night.
I live in Missouri. The Kansas City Chiefs are in Missouri. They play tonight at 7 o'clock. The first game today starts at 3:30. The party starts at 5:30.
Oof.
You'll be home by 7.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, Ryan? What are you doing?
Take 2 cars. I don't care what you do. You're not missing
Well,
the
it's
game.
just it's the really nice thing. It's their house is not too far from us. It's like just 1 street over,
Are
which
you
is
gonna
nice.
Flintstones it? You're gonna.
Are you going to
Flintstones
walk?
it.
I don't think you're going to walk. I don't think
No,
you have that
it's-
much motivation.
It's pretty cold out here for Missouri. It's like it'll be in the minus degrees by that time. But anyways,
You'll ride your lawnmower over there before you walk.
my wife's like, no big deal, just record it. Record it? Record the playoffs? Anyways, so I have to
Playoffs?
record the end of the first game and the beginning of the first game or second game.
I'm gonna text you so many.
Dude, I'm going to
spoilers.
text you all the spoilers.
I'm leaving.
I'm
No,
gonna text
I'm no.
you
I
so
know
many
better. I'm
spoilers.
leaving my phone home.
No, this is what
if
you
the,
do.
If
You
the
bring
kids have
your
an
phone
emergency,
with
they're
you.
gonna have to deal with it.
Bring your phone with you. The game's on Peacock. You should be able to watch it right on your phone
Yeah.
and just sit there throughout the party,
Dude,
ignoring
I'll bet
everybody
you
watching
could.
on your
I'll
phone.
bet you could. There's hats they make now that have a phone clip on the bill. You could like be
That would be
watching
great.
it, shaking hands and stuff like
I
that.
would be surprised if they don't have. Her husband's a football fan, so I would be surprised if they don't have a game on while we're there. So hopefully,
He better turn the
fingers
game
crossed.
on.
You better have the game
It's a
on.
good conversation starter to have that.
Look,
on.
buddy,
if
you
you're
and I
listening,
have one shot of being friends here, and I'm going to tell you what it is.
there's a good chance somebody that's going to the parties might see this. So the football game on is a very good conversation starter.
Hi, I'm Ryan Olson. Do you got the game on by any
Get the game
chance?
on, right? Any chance?
The Man-Child guys want to hear from you. Whether just to say hello, settle a debate between the guys, or even feedback or a topic point you want to discuss. Call 573-500-0122 today. That again is 573-500-0122. We're excited to hear from you.
Before we stump John, I want to get in.
Hold
to
on,
the,
Michael. Was that our phone number?
Yeah.
Was that the phone number that people had been texting you this week?
Come on, Michael.
Yeah. Okay. So we have a number, that from the commercial we just played. We've got it on our website. You can call us anytime for, the tens of millions of people that are listening. Well, I get notifications on my phone because it's a secondary number that's tied to my phone. And let me just pull it up. Because there's a chance these guys might be listening, and we'll see if they are. Okay, so I get this text. It's like, "Hey fellas, looking forward to Thursday. I've got the drinks. Let me know if you have any special requests." I don't know these people.
It's like a group text, right, Mike?
Yeah, it's a group text, and so these are some of my favorite life things to have happen. Is the opportunity to stir the pot a little bit. So very casually, I just said, "Looking forward to it." The stripper said she would be there shortly after we arrived. I already took care of the deposit. And then somebody says, "This is going to be much better evening than what I had planned for." And then I replied with, "Hopefully she's good. She said she was getting over pink eye, so hopefully we don't go home needing antibiotics." And then the best part, somebody chimes in and goes, "Leave it to Tim to spice things up."
Tim is a legend. Tim.
And so I want to keep the thing going. And so I was like, "Oh, what time did we say?" And they're like, 5 p.m. And I'm like, "Nice. Where are we going?" And they send the address through. And
Where
so then
was it? What state?
This was maybe from, I'm not sure.
Okay.
But apparently then, I didn't tell you guys this, but apparently it was Tim's birthday like on Wednesday or Thursday. And so texts start coming through where it's like, "Happy birthday, Tim. Too bad you can't make it tomorrow." Okay, so yeah, it would have been Wednesday. Hope that doesn't change the stripper schedule. And then a bunch of people wish Tim happy birthday. And then Tim goes, "By the way, I found this new podcast you guys should check out." and I sent him a link to the Man-Child Chronicles Podcast. And then there was some other miscellaneous texts and everything. But yeah,
That's hilarious.
It's always fun to get text messages from people.
All those guys are like, "Man, Tim's a legend. Tim's
a freaking legend, man."
Tim's
Turns
the
out
freaking
Tim
man.
is like the biggest loser of the group, and Mike just made him the coolest guy in the crowd.
I never knew Tim was this wild.
So what do you
Never
think
knew
the
Tim
odds
was
are?
so funny, man.
Because Mike is kind of the loser of this group, so then the loser of this group made the loser from the other group the hero of the group. It's like redemption.
It all comes together.
It all comes together.
I
Good
can't
job,
wait.
Mikey.
I can't wait till they get to a get together and some guy comes up to Tim. He's like, "I can't believe you pulled that stripper off, Tim. That was impressive." And his wife's like, "What?"
What?
And that's the end of their marriage. He doesn't get to
It's
see
like
his
a
kids
big
no more.
church-going group type of people.
Oh,
Bunch
totally
of Mormons.
Okay.
I was listening to that commercial and I was like, "I think that's the number."
We got to talk real quick about the Cat Williams interview. Did you guys all see the interview?
The one with
Yeah.
Shannon Sharp. Oh gosh.
Dude, that was unhinged. And I'm watching that thing, and I'm sitting there going, I don't know if I like Cat Williams better or I hate the guy because he is so incredibly into himself. It is unbelievable. Then I look, I didn't know a lot about Cat Williams because, he has comedy specials, but he ain't no movie star like he claims to be. Like, he's a bit role in some movies, and he makes it sound like it's like the greatest thing ever. But so I looked him up, and the guy has
longevity, but no like big roles per
Yeah.
se.
So I look him up, and the guy has so many charges filed against him for
So many.
abuse and fighting and just terrible things. And he puts himself on this pedestal, but at the same time, everything he said in there, when you look it up, is true.
It was wild. It was wild, though. I just can't believe how much people were giving Shannon Sharp a bunch of crap. They're like, Uncle Shannon, you should have been asking better questions, and you didn't interview this right. And I'm like, did you guys watch it? At one point, he's like, hey, man, how's it going? Are you related to Chris Tucker? 45 minutes later, Cat Williams is done ranting about 80 people. I'm like, how is Shannon Sharp supposed to control that? Like, it was just unhinged.
Do you know of any man that calls another man Christmas?
That was one of the best interviews I've ever seen.
I think Shannon Sharp did a great job. Like, I can't imagine what I would have done if I was trying to interview Cat Williams. He's just going off like that. What do you do? Like,
there's nothing to do.
You don't want to keep asking the more info.
You guys will be able to hear it, but you won't be able to see it. But I'm going to cut to...
Kevin Hart done went 25 years without ever being in the same building with me at the same time. If I go in the building, he walk out. You've never seen us in the same building ever in 25 years. Like, it's like that. Why? Yes. Because I'm really the product. It's not what you think. I am never under the influence of anything. I'm always in my right mind. I'm always a physical specimen. And when you see me, I'm much, much bigger than you had thought. Kevin Hart done went 25 years without being in the same building with me.
What?
If I go in the building, he walk out. You've never seen us.
I mean, he called out, he called out the Kings of Comedy stealing jokes. And he called out Steve Harvey's man unit. Like, that was my favorite part. But we all know that was a man unit. Nobody got that good of a high top.
Dude, that podcast, that episode now has 41 million views.
Wow. Here's something that says Cat Williams goes off on Steve Harvey. Let's cut over to that.
So I'm taking them at face value.
This is like Steve Harvey telling people he used to be homeless. That's my story. That's not his story. Steve Harvey wasn't never homeless. When Mark Curry was touring with him 25 years ago, he was making $3,000 a show in cash and doing 5 shows a week. They just tell the stories. Thanks to my wife, I'm where I am. You said that about the first wife. You forget that? You told us it was her. Then you went and married somebody else that think like a man.
So I'm taking them at face value.
This is like Steve Harvey telling people he used to be homeless.
So good.
Man. Oh, man.
He is
If you guys haven't watched that Cat Williams interview, check it out.
He is so quick-witted and good with words. It's unbelievable.
It's like when Steve Martin taught teaching comedy. You just keep it rolling, and that's exactly what that interview is. It's not really comedy per se.
So if you keep the camera rolling.
Just keep it rolling.
Oh, man.
Now I got to find that. Now that Matt Damon, Jack Nicholson funny story. Here we go. We got to cut over to this.
The scene said it was 1/8 of a page, and it said Costello executes man kneeling in the marshes. He looked at that and he goes, okay, I can do that, but I think I can make it better. So what I do is, instead of a man kneeling in the marshes, I make it a woman. But I'm not going to be alone. I put Ray in the scene with me, and I do the thing, and I shoot her in the back of the head, like it says in the script. But if you leave the camera rolling, I turn to Ray and I say, geez,
you feel funny.
Now that's a really sinister thing to say, because it means I do this a lot and there's a way people fall. Now you could end the scene there, but if you leave the camera rolling, Ray steps forward and he reveals that he's holding an axe. He's gonna chop her up. Now you could end the scene there, but if you leave the camera rolling, I turn to Ray and say, I think I want to her again. And he says, but if you keep the camera rolling, Ray stops and looks at me. And I go, That's a sinister thing to do because we're making a joke out of this whole thing. The scene said it was 1/8 of a page.
Sorry for the language, whoever's watching, but Matt Damon doing a Jack Nicholson impression is what I need in my life.
That's so funny. It's 1/8 of a page. It says, "I execute a man in the marshes," and
But
he
if
turns
you
it into
leave the
that.
camera rolling.
Now, John, what movie was that?
That would have been The Departed, directed by Martin Scorsese, starring Matt Damon, released in 2006.
Who's the main character? I don't think it's Matt Damon.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Thank you.
And that, folks, is we're going to play Stump Jon now. Michael is going to have a randomizer of IMDb's 250 best movies, and whatever pops up, John's going to get first crack at the year, unless you guys want to go back and forth. It's going to be me and Jay against John.
It'll go back and forth.
Back and forth. So
It'll
what do
start
you want-
with John since he needs the advantage.
You want to do the year, the director,
Well-
and one of the main actors. And if the guy can't get him, you can steal points.
And we'll just alternate movies, and we'll allow 5 skips. Yes? No?
Yep.
3.
3 skips.
3 skips.
In case
First
it's
to
like
10.
a foreign art house movie, which they kind of are sometimes.
First to 5, and then we might play a second round. We'll see how long it goes. First to 5.
First to 5 what?
Oh wait, it's points per.
Per.
Yeah, so let's do first to 15
Okay.
points, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
All right,
You
John.
start with John. Yep.
Let me let's see here. Let's do some split screen action since you guys can't see this. Let me,
Oh,
Make
you'll
sure you
let
don't
the
show
audience
the
see
ear.
it. Good.
yeah, let the audience see it. Just give me 1 second as I want to make that as camera.
And just so everybody knows, the reason me and Jay are going against John, if you've ever seen the movie Rain Man, which might come up, I'm not going to give any years or directors or anything away, but he is like Rain Man when it comes to movies. It is anytime we play a movie game, it's not even fun because John gets all the questions right.
It's so unfun. Mike said he didn't want to play and he wanted to host this.
Well, I just knew I wasn't very good at it. All right, so I got our picture-in-picture. Should be
Get a little
delayed
game
enough
music
on the
going.
internet that you shouldn't be able to. Yeah, we were kind of flying by the seat of our pants today, so.
You know, I'm glad people, if you're watching, I'm glad you're watching. You know, we are a podcast about nothing. You know, there was a famous show about nothing, and it went really well. So we're a podcast about nothing. We just go with the flow.
Seinfeld, starring Jerry Seinfeld, written by Larry David. In the 90s. Boom.
Boom.
We get points for that?
5 points for Gryffindor.
They just. What if they did Harry Potter with like WWE announcers whenever they're awarding points at the end? Like when he goes 5 points Gryffindor, and it's like, oh my god, Gryffindor just won the House Cup. Oh my god, my god. Here we go. We got Slytherin at the table. They're making eyes with Gryffindor. Let's see what happens here.
That would be fantastic. I'll give Mike more time. I just recently read about and this was due to Matthew Perry dying, and all the Friends castmates.
What? Matthew Perry died?
Oh, dude, so sad.
Breaking news.
All the Friends castmates, like, it's crazy the residuals they get off that show, right? Like, all of them negotiated in their contract.
Yeah.
Matthew Perry was still pulling in $20 million a year off of Friends.
I seen his house. In
The reason why he
The
didn't work
only
so much.
people who get paid from Seinfeld is Jerry Seinfeld and Larry David.
No,
That's
really.
it. No one else gets any residuals. During the last season, like the last couple seasons, they finally got their numbers up to $1 million per episode. Jerry Seinfeld was at $5 million per episode. And they were all trying to get residuals in their contract, and Jerry wouldn't back them up. He said no. He and Larry David split. I think it's like 25%. They split 25% of residuals. That's why Jerry makes so much money. He told his castmates no. So Elaine gets nothing, Kramer gets nothing, George gets nothing.
Are you sure about that?
I looked it up, I promise you.
Because they're all best friends still.
There's no way you're still friends with Jerry frickin' Seinfeld.
They are.
The dude is a villain.
I'm telling you.
I believe Jerry Seinfeld and Larry David have the same religion, and that would lead you to know why their money is so hampered.
They
like
wouldn't
that.
give it up, though. I'm like, Jerry, why wouldn't you give up maybe like 2% per castmate? Like, let your castmates get some residuals. None of them do. I promise you. I promise you. That dude is a villain in my mind now.
Okay, well, are we...
It says right here they're getting residuals.
No, it doesn't. Show me.
That's really, and honestly, it's their own fault for not negotiating that. I mean, they should be.
The studio told them no, and Jerry wouldn't back them up. It's not their fault.
All they would have had to say is, "We're not going to play the show." Then, okay, go ahead.
All right, first movie.
Blame them. How dare you?
Interesting. Let me find the information here. So, how do I see the movie it picked. Now, where's the
You're going to have to pull it up on your phone or something so you have the information.
Oh, I see.
Don't let John see it. John can't look at it.
No, he can't.
Okay, what movie is it?
It is Aliens.
Oh,
Aliens with a plural.
Yes.
All right.
Plural. Aliens.
Oh, he might not get the year.
Directed by James Cameron, starring Sigourney Weaver, released in '89.
Can I steal?
Wrong. Jay,
Can I steal?
Steal.
That was 1986 Aliens with James Cameron.
That is correct. 2 points to John, 1 point to Team Ryan and Jay. Is somebody keeping points?
John, I don't have a pen. You
I got it.
Okay. All right. Now, this over to the team of... you guys need a team name, so I don't have to refer to both of you. I need a team
Ray J. Ray J.
Team Ray J. Okay.
I like that. It implies I have a very big member. Thank you, Ryan.
We're gonna blow John's back out.
I love it.
All right. We have The Hunt.
You want to...
Just The Hunt for Red October? Did you want to keep going there?
Can you... Is this the new film, that new one that came out during the pandemic?
He can't tell you that.
I can't tell you that.
Well, okay,
I think.
so...
I think. Can we use one of our skips here, Jay?
No, because it
I've never
came
even
out
heard of
in
this.
well, I'm going to go with The Hunt. It came out in 2020. It starred Hilary Swank and Emma Roberts, and I don't know the director.
Not even close. John.
Dang it.
I don't want it.
So you're going to skip?
That was,
Wait.
yeah, I'm not going to try to steal.
Yeah, he's not going to steal.
Well, we're not going to do negative points.
Right. Yeah, no.
Okay. All right. So I will
tried.
send a question to... Should they get another question since
No,
both
it goes
got
to
it
John.
wrong?
Goes
Go
to
to the
John.
movie.
All right. Okay, let me get this pulled up here.
I was like, I can't believe that's in the IMDb top 250.
It was that one at all.
There's no way. It's about those Democrats killing those Republicans.
Why is this not coming up on IMDb? Oh, there it is. Okay. No, I'm going to do another one. That one's not coming up on IMDb. That's weird.
Aren't you just supposed to hit the
these are the-
generate list button and then it's done?
Oh, I was doing one at a time.
Just
Yeah,
Generate the list
and the
and-
generate list.
well, you can generate one movie every time. Just hit generate and move on.
All right, John, we have On the Waterfront.
On the Waterfront. I don't know the director. Actor Marlon Brando. Year 1952.
1 point to John. Jay,
Ryan, what do you got?
Jay or Ryan, you can guess the year
Yeah.
or the director.
I got nothing.
On the Waterfront came out in the year 1961.
No.
Okay.
Directed by Martin Scorsese.
Martin Scorsese.
All right, we're gonna go to Team Ray J.
Okay.
Don't call it a comeback.
I'm gonna screen the movies better now so that they're not lame. All right, Team Ray J, The Godfather Part 2.
Oh, yes. Get it, Ryan.
You want me to do it?
Well, at least
Francis,
get an actor.
okay, directed by Francis Ford Coppola. Actor, we'll go Al Pacino. And we will go, boy.
I want to
you got the
say,
year,
Ryan.
70-something.
Yeah, I want to say that one was.
It's early to mid.
It's
Probably
no, because
mid.
the part 1 was mid, or I mean, part 1 was early.
So this is
Come
mid
on,
to
boys. Say a year.
70.
1970.
I'm thinking 76. I'm feeling 76.
I'm feeling 4. Should we go in the
Okay.
middle?
Yeah, let's go in the middle.
1975.
75.
Jay was correct. It was 74. So, all right.
2 points.
Don't tell
2
John
points.
to steal.
Yeah,
All right,
thanks, Mike.
let's go.
Thanks for not letting me steal, Mike.
Yep, you're welcome. You have the advantage in this game, so screw you. All right, John, Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers.
Nice.
Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers, directed by Peter Jackson, starring Viggo Mortensen. I'm going to say 2003.
2 points to John. Team Ray J, would you like to guess the year?
It's
If
before.
it
I
wasn't
think it's
2003, then it's 2002.
1 point to Team Ray J.
very nice. I knew it was before 2003.
John, we went and watched that, like the midnight showing with
Yep.
Aunt Misty from Chicago. You remember that?
Yep.
Yep.
Team Ray J, The Sixth Sense.
Yes.
Starring Bruce
I'm so-
Willis.
Yep.
Okay.
Directed by
M. Night
on, Ryan.
Shyamalan. M. Night Shyamalan.
frickin' Shyamalan. Came out in 1999. What a great film.
3 points to Team Ray J.
Such a good movie. Hey,
All
John,
right.
how's it feel to be on the loser side? What's our points looking like right now?
Right now, you guys have 7 and I have 6.
Oh, that's pretty close still.
Dang it, I thought we were like both.
I thought we were too.
Dang it.
John. IMDb's not pulling up the right one.
I was waiting for you to say Haley Joel Osment and not Bruce Willis. Haley Joel Osment.
John, Blade Runner.
Blade Runner, directed by Ridley Scott, starring Harrison Ford. 85?
2 points to John. Team Ray J, would you like to guess the year?
I'm thinking 84, Jay. What are you thinking?
Go for it.
84.
Incorrect. The correct answer was 1982.
Oh,
1982.
I didn't know.
What
Ryan,
a
you were
boring-
one. You should
What a
have known.
boring movie.
Oh, gosh. Luckily, they made a sequel that was just as boring.
I mean, they stuck to their guns.
It's like Ridley Scott's like, I want to create this beautiful futuristic world, and I want to focus on that and tell no story whatsoever. All right, Team Ray J. 12 Years a Slave.
This is all you,
Okay.
Jay.
So that
I will award a bonus point if you can say one of the actors' names accurately.
Well, I don't know if I can do that. Well, No, I don't even know if I can do that one. Michael Fassbender. That one is with Chiwetel Ejiofor.
No bonus point for Jay.
It was directed by Steve McQueen, and I want to say it came out in, what was that, 2012? 2011, Ryan?
That sounds right around the right time. Sure.
2012.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just guess.
2 points to Team Ray J. John, would you like to guess the year?
2013.
That is correct. 1 point to John.
Good job, John.
Where are we at on points? Do we have a winner?
9-9.
Oh
9-9.
my! What a ball game.
All right, John. We have the movie Seven.
Nice.
7, starring Brad Pitt, directed by David Fincher, 1995.
3 points to John.
Oh my gosh!
Great job.
I was hoping you were going to say David Ayer and get confused on your Davids. What are you going to do?
All right, Team Ray J. The Wolf of Wall Street.
Nice. My boy, Martin Scorsese, coming in strong. Name me. Come on, Ryan. Give us the actor.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
All right. I do know the year on that one. Do you know it, Ryan?
No.
2013.
All right, 1 point to Team Ray J. I'm just kidding.
Stop. Even John's face went, huh? And that is when the world was introduced to the Barbie herself, Miss Margot Robbie.
Okay. Quick point of order before we go. John went first, so if he gets to 15 here, do we have a chance to tie him?
No,
Yeah,
he
right?
wins.
No.
But
I
he
just
went
think
first.
He wins.
No, we'll keep
That
going.
he was supposed to have the advantage.
Yeah, because it's John. That's the advantage.
Yeah, so he's going to win.
Okay.
All right, John. Raging Bull.
Raging Bull, directed by Martin Scorsese, starring Robert De Niro, 1980.
He's right.
Is it 80?
That is correct.
I was
we don't
thinking
get a
it was
chance.
like
So this is the
77.
old NFL overtime rules?
I think you guys get. I say you guys get a chance.
I think we
Okay,
get a
let's
chance.
tie it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then if we tie again, we go to the nipple twisters.
Keep going until we have a clear winner.
Yeah.
College rules.
Come on, give me an easy one. If you say Gone with the Wind, I quit this podcast.
But you'll know the year, Ryan.
No, I won't.
What?
All right.
You did so much research on it.
Pan's Labyrinth.
David
Okay,
Bowie.
that would be
Right?
2006. I don't have to name the lead
Pan's
actor.
Labyrinth.
David Bowie.
Pan's Labyrinth.
You didn't say David Bowie, did he?
No, I was talking.
Shut up.
I was discussing with you.
Shut. Okay. I'm
This
like,
is-
dude, I'm gonna kill you.
Okay, this is all you because I've never seen this.
What's funny is I make that joke all the time.
David Bowie.
For those listening, David Bowie was in a movie called Labyrinth,
Yeah.
which is completely different than
Is it? Oh, I had no idea.
than completely different from Pan's Labyrinth.
No,
Two
what happened
completely
was
different
I
movies.
told everyone how much I loved Pan's Labyrinth. It was so good. It was literally one of the best films. And Ryan goes, "Oh, I never really thought that looked good." And I'm like, "Dude, it's amazing." He's like, David Bowie just doesn't do it for me. I don't think I wanted to watch that."
Okay, we need
I'm
answers
good.
here.
Okay, that movie came out in 2006. I can't name you the main actor, but I can tell you Doug Jones is in it, and I feel like that should count, right, John?
I agree.
And that was directed, it was the first movie from Spanish director Guillermo del Toro, and it was so good he ended up getting Hellboy.
Wasn't the first movie from Del Toro?
It was his first big Academy Award. He only did Spanish films. Then he came
He
over.
directed Blade 2.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, yeah, but that came out after.
That didn't come out after Pan's Labyrinth?
Stand by.
I thought it did. All I know is they gave him Hellboy after this.
Blade 2 came out earlier.
Hey, good for him. I love good old Guillermo del Toro. was a good movie.
Okay.
Pacific
That is
Rim?
correct.
Absolutely.
That is correct. So we will go to a tiebreaker round
tied
that
at
we
15 apiece.
we will make it up on the spot. You will get one round. I have 2 movies selected, A and B. John, do you want movie A or movie B?
Let's go B.
Okay. John, Avengers Infinity War.
Directed by the Russo brothers,
Unbelievable.
starring Robert Downey Jr.
Nope.
2019.
2 points to John. You don't get to steal, but I'm giving you movie A, and then you have to land all 3 points to win.
It came out in
We
2018.
don't get
Give me
to
that
steal?
point.
You don't get to steal. I'm giving you your own movie that you now have to...
John, Endgame was 2019.
Yeah.
The year before the pandemic.
Okay. Team Ray J, you have to get all 3 for the win. The movie is Goodfellas.
Goodfellas. That would be 1990, starring the epic Ray Liotta, Robert De Niro, Joe Pesci, and then obviously directed by our favorite guy, Ryan. Go ahead and say it.
Guillermo del Toro.
John, Ryan, I'll kill you. Come on.
Jay, go ahead and take this one.
No, you got it, Ryan.
Get the trifecta,
I
buddy.
can't. I want you to do it.
No,
We're
I
a
need
team.
You. I need the trifecta from you.
Ryan, I swear to God, it's our favorite director. He does the crime movies. We've already said his name several times.
He's fantastic. Go ahead. Knock it out of the park.
Ryan, answer the question, knowing that whatever you say sticks.
I mean...
Same director that you've already said.
I mean,
Wall Street.
I didn't say the director at Wolf of Wall Street. You did.
Ryan, answer the question.
Sean, I'm going to kill myself.
Martin Scorsese?
That's 3.
Team Ray J with the win!
I'm the smartest man alive!
All right.
Wow, I would like to take this moment to thank Ryan, my teammate. Thank John for always challenging me and pushing my buttons to know these things and do better. And I want to thank my God, for helping us out today.
I don't think your God watches Goodfellas.
He might be like that.
All right. Why don't we take a little commercial break and we'll come back and talk some more movies.
Let's do that.
It's draft time.
That's right, it's draft time. Here's how it works. Each player will get 4 picks to create the best lineup for today's topic. Once the teams are selected, the Man-Child universe gets to decide which person takes the win.
This is like the crappiest production we've had on a show. I'm so sorry.
You're doing great, Mike.
Tonight, we're doing a little different of a draft. We are going to narrow down. We're going to argue, lose friendships over this. We are going to pick the 16 best TV shows and movies of 2023 that you guys need to watch. To have a little order and maybe through this, maybe we should go one at a time and decide, yes, that needs to be on the list. Let's put that off to the side for now.
Okay.
Okay. I will start with my favorite TV show of the year, The Last of Us. Everybody agree that should be on the list?
Yes.
No.
Jay, we don't care what you think. Okay. John.
What?
Pick a show.
Oh, we're doing a movie at a time?
Movie or a show.
I'm going to go with Oppenheimer.
Oh, yeah. For sure. Everybody agree?
Makes the list.
Participation is encouraged in this,
Sure.
gentlemen.
Sure.
Makes the
Haven't seen
list.
it yet, but
That was a great movie. Mike.
Let's see. You guys already put Last of Us on there.
We're 2 picks in.
Knock at the Cabin. I liked Knock at the Cabin.
I think we should set that off to the side for now.
Off to the side.
Now listen, Mike. I wrote "Knock at the Cabin" down, but it's at number 20 on my list, so it could
I don't
make
have
it.
mine in order. I have a very short list of.
I think
Of
we should.
stuff.
That should be definitely
to
a
the side.
maybe. That should definitely be
Yeah.
in the maybe list. Because I did
Decent
that
movie.
too.
Super Mario.
No, it's not your turn. It's Jay's turn.
You don't
now.
get to keep going.
I thought you guys told me
yours
no on
went.
that one.
Yours went into the maybe list. Now it's Jay's turn.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Thank you.
Jeez, Mike.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
No,
Oh, for sure.
Mike, why no?
I don't like
You
it.
should pick Knock Out the Cabin.
What do you mean you didn't like it?
I enjoyed the story. I didn't enjoy watching it. It was visually very chaotic, and it was unsettling for me.
I thought it was fantastic. It was my number 1 on the list.
Yeah, it was a great story. I loved what they did, but I can't watch that style of animation.
3
it
against
took
1, it makes the list, right?
So we have 2 yeses and 1 no,
Yeah.
and I'm going to vote yes.
Okay.
3 against 1 makes the list.
All right. My next one. I'll go back to a TV show since everybody's picking movies here. And let's go. Let's go. Oh, such good TV shows. Let's go.
What is wrong with you?
Only Murders
Pick.
in the Building. Only Murders in the Building.
No,
Season 3.
Yeah.
no,
Paul Rudd. Good,
maybe
good
list.
Are we
I
doing
didn't even
top
write that
16 or top 10? How many are we doing again?
One. Top
Top
16.
16.
I'm going to say yes then.
I love
Jay,
that show. I had
You want to
totally
put in the
forgotten
maybe or
about it.
you want to put it in? Maybe or in?
It deserves to be in. It was so good.
Okay. John.
I have a total crush on Martin Short and Steve Martin. Oh, gosh. Those guys are amazing.
Let's go with the hit Matt Damon movie, Air.
Ooh, I like that movie.
Yes.
I was
Oh,
going to
that's
go
3.
maybe.
That's 3.
Okay.
It's in. It's in.
Are we
Mike.
are we done with 5 now? We got 5
We
of
got
them on there?
5. We got 5, yep.
Glass Onion.
No.
I've never seen it, so
You never
Was it-
watched it?
Wasn't even close as good as the first one.
How dare you? It was
I
very
liked
good. It was very good.
I don't know about top 16, though. But 16 is a lot of movie. I'm
You
going to
for-
vote yes.
Yeah, you forget 2023 was a terrible movie year. It was a
was.
bad
I've got stuff
movie.
better than that. I've got stuff better than that ranked ahead of it.
Yeah, and we're only on pick 6.
Michael, your second pick goes into the maybe file.
What?
There's 2. I've never seen it, so
Ryan
I'm not going
said
to say
maybe.
yes.
Yeah, but if you abstain, that's 2 yeses.
I've never seen it. I'm not going to say yes. Yeah, it's 2 and 2. It has to be a
But
majority.
you're gonna
vote
say
to be
no,
in the-
so you're gonna damn
I'm
it
putting in a
without
maybe. It can come back later.
It's a travesty of justice.
Jay, you're up.
Awesome. Let's go with John Wick Chapter 4.
No.
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 It was not that good.
I just watched that, and I'm not going to... I thought that was the second best John Wick movie there was. I thought number 1
It was
number
amazing.
4,
Yeah.
I didn't think it's even close. I was way better than 2 and 3.
Nope.
No way.
Really?
Still
Even you
enjoyed
might-
it. Don't get me wrong. I'm big on John Wick, but they have, in my opinion, they have gotten progressively worse.
Nope.
I agree.
Wrong.
No.
Number 2 is progressively worse than 1. You're wrong.
Number 2 was fantastic. Number 2 is the best one.
Number
Yes.
3 was my favorite.
Number 1 was my favorite. All right,
then
well,
3
that
was
goes
not
into-
I
good,
love
and
them
4 was
all.
even
I
worse.
love absolutely
I
all
like
of them.
all of
You
them
guys
too,
are, you guys are...
Nope.
Oh,
That goes in the maybe pile.
son of a bee.
All right, back to me. I'm going to go with one of my favorite shows that's sadly already ended, but is definitely worth a watch. Winning Time.
Never watched it, no.
I was debating to put it on there, Ryan, on my list, just because I wasn't happy with how they canceled it. But
I wasn't either, but it was a fantastic watch.
it is
I haven't seen it, so
fantastic
no.
to watch.
All right, well, I'll go into the maybe pile. John?
Now I know how Mike feels. I'm so mad. I'm just going to start saying no.
I don't think anybody has seen this, but did anybody watch on Amazon Jury Duty?
Nope.
No.
Worth a watch. You guys should check that out.
Mike?
I'm going to go with the TV show Silo on Apple Plus. Was very, very highly regarded. Did it super
Hold on.
well.
Was that the one with... that you told us, the one with the dude
Rebecca
from
Ferguson?
Step Brothers? I was trying to find the name of that show. The brother from Step Brothers that sings. The
Servant?
The-
You're talking about Servant.
No, that's
right?
Severance.
Severance.
Oh God, I was trying to find the name of that show. That was so good.
Silo,
I did not watch Silo, so
I didn't watch it either.
That's fine. You guys would put it on the list if you saw it, but it's fine to go maybe.
Jay.
No, I don't want to play anymore. I can't believe we don't have frickin' John Wick in the top 16.
It might go in there.
All right. Mike said this one earlier. It definitely, I think, deserves to be on there. The Super Mario Brothers movie.
No.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
I agree that should be in there.
Yes.
Super Mario Bros. Yes.
What's our list right now?
Right
We
now
have
we
6.
got The Last of Us, Oppenheimer, Spider-Man Across the Universe, Only Murders in the Building Season 3, Air, and Super Mario Bros.
Okay, thank you.
All right, I will go with. I didn't go to a lot of movie theater movies. This was one of them. This movie was entertaining. It hit you in the feels. Guardians of the Galaxy 4
No.
Sure was 4?
or
It
3.
was 3,
3. Sorry.
and no.
No.
Really?
It was
not
fine.
on mine.
It wasn't great.
I'm
I don't
really
think top
curious.
16,
I don't-
maybe.
Yeah, I was going to say in 16 for this year. We'll see.
Glad I saw it. Great story, but just it wasn't a home run.
See, this is the part of the game where people try to get even with other people. Mike.
What was number 4, John? Only Murders. Thank you.
John, your pick.
I'm going to go with Extraction 2.
That was actually going to be
Yes.
my next suggestion, John. Yes.
Yes. Very
Who was in that again?
Chris Hemsworth.
Oh yeah, that was good. That was good.
good. Very good.
Extraction 2. Mike.
Let's go with a safe one and go Ahsoka.
I did enjoy that.
I didn't watch it, so
Ahsoka is in my top 16, yes.
Mike, you got one in there. Jay, you're up. We're halfway done with the list now.
Dungeons and Dragons Honor Among Thieves.
Yes. very entertaining from a random AF movie.
So great. I thought they did.
I haven't rewatched it yet because I fell asleep watching it because I think I was too tired when I started watching it.
Yeah.
But
You're a fool. You got to watch it.
I was groaning thinking about watching it because it was just so random. And then it came on, and I'm like, oh.
Do you remember how it came on, Mike?
Uh-huh.
You were at my house.
And you guys were like, let's watch this. And in my head, I'm like, oh, bad choice. And then it got going. And I was like, this is really good.
This is
John,
actually fantastic.
John,
really
are you
good.
putting that movie in?
I say yes.
Okay.
One of the, I would call it the underdog movie of the year for sure.
Yep. That's my opinion, too.
All right. I will go next to a movie I just watched. Thought it was fantastic. Iron Claw.
I haven't seen it.
Maybe list. I haven't seen it.
You haven't seen it yet, Mike?
No.
Oh,
I don't have
Ant-Man's-
babysitters. I can't.
Ant-Man's going to be disappointed in you.
I know.
He hasn't seen Ready to Rumble, which is just... That's the foundation of what you're supposed to
I
start
gave
loving
him
wrestling
such a hard
on.
time. I think he's going to watch it today, actually. So I'm going to watch it today, too, just
Thank
to
you.
fresh up on it.
You guys probably hyped that up way too much for him.
It's so funny. It holds
a great
up.
movie.
Me and Mike
it's
watched
pretty
it, I don't even know, probably like 9-10 years ago. It holds up. It's a funny movie.
When did we watch it?
You and me did. It was like, I don't know, like 2015.
Where were we?
I don't know. We watched it at Amber's parents' house.
John, you're up.
Oh, Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning.
Yes.
Yes.
Mike.
This one might be controversial for you guys. I don't know. I enjoyed it. I think it needs to be on the list. Scream 6.
It's on the lower part of my list because I didn't know how this was going to shake out. But at this point, I need to save room for John Wick Chapter 4. So, maybe.
I really liked it. I thought it was.
I'm
awesome.
also.
I'm gonna say yes.
I'm on a maybe.
I'm going to pass
Maybe
on
list.
that one. I didn't have it on my list. We'll put it in the maybe. I maybe that we're going to lose friendships on when we get to that maybe list here.
I know we are.
John or Jay.
Well, I'm going to pick the movie that I know you guys are already going to say no on, but it beat Mission Impossible at the movie theater box office gross. I went and watched it. It was really good. Sound of
Fast
Freedom.
I haven't seen it yet.
Sound of Freedom.
No. I consume movies to be a distraction from this world, not to tell me how dark and evil this world actually is.
Oh, you didn't like the movie Taken?
Yeah, good job living in the dark, Nimrod. It's obviously still a very good movie. It's told well. Sorry that it's
John-
based on real events. You can't handle that. Cheezers.
Jesus.
Cheezers.
I believe
Hey,
every
don't watch
movie that's
Iron
shown
Claw.
to me is a truth.
Don't ever watch Iron Claw. It is based on real
You know, it
events.
says based on a true story. It's not actually that much of a true story, right?
I mean, it is, but
Iron Claw left out a whole brother in it, by the way.
What?
All right,
Brother.
Yeah.
Brother.
the only brother.
I'm going to pick. I really enjoyed this series, Loki.
I haven't watched it.
Oh man, you're missing out.
I would say yes.
Fantastic.
That was pretty good.
Maybe.
To the maybe.
Jay's just trying to burn bridges now.
6 picks left, Jay. You don't want it in there?
Nope. Maybe.
If you like Marvel, ever, I guarantee you like this. Jay's just I know he likes. You have to like this show.
After
don't think we want-
2019,
I
Perfect.
don't think we want
Endgame-
Marvel on this list.
It ended.
Here's my
perfectly.
problem. Jonathan Majors is in it, and I can't support that guy. So,
Sidebar: he was prepped and ready. Like 2 days later, he had the full sit-down interview with like ABC News or whatever.
That was already pre-recorded.
Yeah.
He was pulling he was pulling his best R. Kelly. Like, I don't know why everyone's picking on me.
Now I'm trapped in the closet.
You're such a hypocrite. But anyways, can't support him. I can list off a whole bunch of people that you support that have done bad things.
Ryan,
John.
it's just maybe for me, okay? Get over it.
I can't.
I'm
John.
going to go with the Pixar movie Elemental.
No.
I haven't seen it.
No.
Geez, that doesn't make the maybe. All knows. Mike.
You guys probably won't list this one. That's fine. I really enjoyed it. Chris Evans, Emily Blunt, Pain Hustlers, a Netflix movie.
Never saw it.
Nope.
It was really good.
Never saw it.
But that's all right.
John?
Me?
Well, I need to know if it's in the maybe or not even writing it down here.
I'm not don't even write it down.
Okay. Jay.
It's getting tough. We're scraping the bottom of the barrel. None of these movies come close to John Wick Chapter 4. It's embarrassing to even suggest them. Can we just start hitting the maybe? Can John Wick Chapter 4 go on the list so I can move on?
I got a few more shows on mine.
Gosh dang
Who
it.
has more shows? Ryan, you do. Jay, how many more is on your list?
Okay, I'll just keep going. The Equalizer 3.
Never saw it.
Never saw it.
Never saw it.
There you go.
Okay.
Told you, not better than John Wick Chapter 4.
Very good TV series.
Speaking of, I need a John Wick.
Prequel?
No, I need a John Wick and Equalizer crossover.
Not going to happen.
That would be so good.
I'm going to go with Mandalorian. Mandalorian.
Is that 2023?
Yep, I checked.
I didn't realize that was 2023.
The
Yes.
second half of that season was really good. The first half was really bad, but I would say yes.
Yes. I didn't realize that was 2023.
Did we have Kenobi this year?
No.
Kenobi was right before Mandalorian. Like in the fall or something, or late summer.
Yeah, 2022.
John.
Guys probably haven't seen it, but the new Wonka movie.
Haven't seen it, no.
I have not. I want to see it.
The Continental, the John Wick prequel.
How was that?
Very good.
I haven't seen it.
Very good.
I haven't got to see it either.
Jay?
They did kind of like the Sherlock thing. It's only like 3 parts, but each part's like a little over an hour. It's really good.
Yeah, I saw like each one was almost like an hour and a half.
Yeah, it was good.
I only got 3 left on my list. So
Woody Harrelson's Champions.
No.
I can't support the exploitation of special needs children, so no.
I'm gonna murder you. How dare you?
You're a pure prophet.
I'm going to go with one of my favorite TV shows of all time, Ted Lasso.
Yes.
Was that last year?
Yeah.
The finale was. The last season was real rushed.
It was rough.
I liked the last season. I thought it ended really good.
I'm going to say no.
I'm gonna say yes.
Ted Lasso. John.
That was season 3, right?
Yeah.
I don't have any more, so.
Okay, Mike.
I'm out.
Jay.
I mean, I've got 2 more. I can just
I got
say
2
them
more.
all.
I got 2 more as well. Go ahead.
Let me be a hypocrite real quick, because it did come out last year. Creed 3.
I have Creed 3 on mine.
I'm just going to say yes because you're a hypocrite.
I like that movie.
Yes.
No.
What else you got, Jay?
The other one is Reinfeld.
No.
Hey, I'm at the bottom of my list here.
No for you, Mike, really.
It's a movie that came out in 2023. I mean, I told
you
you guys
encouraged us to watch that.
I did, but not on a best of list. Like, it was pretty dry, and Nicolas Cage playing Nicolas Cage as a vampire.
Just coming from Mike's list that he's got so far.
Oh, I did have one more. I just see it. Leo.
I don't even know what that movie is.
I don't know what it is.
The Adam Sandler movie, Leo?
Oh, I
the
haven't
cartoon. That's pretty funny. It's Bill Burr and Adam Sandler. Cartoon. You should watch it. It's pretty good.
I only got one left on here, and I got Gen V.
No.
I thought that was pretty good.
No.
Okay, we got 3 spots left. Are you ready?
How many maybes?
These are the maybes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
I got 4
8,
spots
9,
left.
10, 11,
I got
12,
4 spots left.
I have 3.
13, 14,
Creed
15,
in?
16.
Creed
Did you
3
put
just
Creed
went
3?
on there.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know that went on.
Yeah. I like that movie a lot. That was very good. All right, here we go. 3 spots. A lot of movies to pick from. Here's the list. Knock at the Cabin. I think that's a strong contender. Glass Onion. John Wick 4.
Yes.
Winning Time. Jury Duty. Silo. Guardians 3. Iron Claw. Sound of Freedom. Loki. Wonka. Continental. I can't read what I wrote here. Starts with an S.
Sex in the City.
It has the movie and show selection isn't even close. Can we all just agree John Wick Chapter 4 makes top 16?
No.
Can we agree so
I
we
was already
can
yes.
Can
If I
we
had to guess
agree
off of
so we
this
can
list-
get the last 2 fixed? Off that list, it's not even close.
I
We
think
can
it's-
discuss it in the 16th slot.
I think Knock at the Cabin.
I can't
John Wick
move
4.
on unless I can't move on unless John Wick Chapter 4 makes this list. I can't do it.
Do we want to consider Barbie by any chance the biggest grossing movie of the year?
Oh, Barbie was on my list. I haven't watched it, but I would. The only reason I would put it on there was because of what it did. It was the movie of the year.
Okay, I watched it with my daughters. I laughed at it a couple times. It wasn't the best movie in the world. It wasn't the worst movie in the world, but
would you put in your top
I can't,
16?
in good conscience, support a movie that supports being women being free-thinking, independent individuals. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
But I'm not.
I think Barbie's better than half the stuff that Ryan just read off.
You know what? Screw you, man.
if I'm sitting down and I want to enjoy a movie, I'm not putting Barbie in over a lot of these maybes. I'm going to watch. I think Knock at the Cabin should be on the list out of this list.
I do too. Here's the thing. It was a very original, type
I can't
story.
agree to Knock at the Cabin if we haven't put John Wick Chapter 4
I
on the
told
list.
you we would discuss it in the 16th slot.
I can't wait.
I will just say yes to Knock at the Cabin to try to keep John Wick Chapter 4 off the list. So yes to Knock at the Cabin.
I'm
Let's put
leaving
that
the
on.
show. You guys can finish this without me.
So that will take the number 14
We got 2
spot.
spots left. So
And I
we
say
got
we have to do Barbie. It grossed $1.5 billion.
I say
have
we
to do
do
anything.
John Wick Chapter 4.
We're doing Man-Child Chronicles, best movies to watch for our fans. I don't think they should have to watch Barbie movie. Because I don't think it's better than a lot of these on this maybe list.
I think Loki needs to go on there.
I
can't
agree.
do it.
Loki should go on there.
It can't.
Loki.
That's 3. And I think John Wick Chapter 4 should be the last one.
I
100%.
don't. I am strongly against that. I am strongly
Read through the
against
movies
that
again.
movie. Let's
Read
go
through the movies again.
Okay. It is Glass Onion, John Wick 4, Winning Time, Jury Duty, Silo, Guardians 3, Iron Claw, Sound
I
of
think
Freedom.
Iron Claw. I mean, if we're literally talking about
no.
movies, guys,
No.
Iron Claw needs to be
Not
on
Iron
there.
Claw. What's after that?
Continental. And
I think Glass Onion was pretty good.
I'd never seen it.
Nope.
I think Glass Onion had more story than John Wick.
Nope.
I liked that. I really like that John Wick 4 movie. It was just a great.
So John
ending
Wick
to that
Chapter
series.
4 it is, huh?
I just didn't like how unreal it is.
I mean,
It's not a
the
real movie.
the lineup of stars
They're all
in Glass
like that.
Onion.
I'm not switching to Glass Onion. You're
Daniel
not convincing
Craig.
me. So try to convince Ryan, I guess.
I never seen
think
it.
I think it should be
Thank you.
Iron Claw. I mean, I really do. I haven't seen it yet, but it's getting great reviews. It's a biopic. It's about a very serious topic, and it's been getting a lot of great
I'm
attention.
glad that it was out in 2023 for a total of like 1 hour. Suck it, John. John Wick Chapter 4 is the movie of 2023 to be on this list.
If you look at our list, okay, if we look at our list, we do not
Half the
have
movie
a heavy
is him
hitting
falling
drama.
down the same flight of stairs at the end.
Murder you.
That's an awesome scene, by the way. That was fantastic.
It's so
I just kept
good.
thinking to myself, I fell down those one time, I'm done for like a week.
I would never walk again.
We don't have a heavy hitting drama on our list.
What went
Guardians,
number 14?
Yeah, we do. Guardians 3.
Guardians 3 is not on our list.
Raccoon. Mm.
What went number 14?
I
after
would rather
3?
put Guardians 3 on the list over John Wick 4.
Knock at the Cabin went at 14.
I would rather have Guardians 3 on the list than John Wick 4.
No.
Guardians 3 is a better movie than John Wick 4.
No. Ryan, are you voting Guardians 3 over John Wick 4?
What are we boiling this down? What movies are we boiling this last pick down to?
I say Guardians 3, John Wick 4, and Iron Claw.
I would take Guardians out.
Iron Claw or John Wick? Whew, man,
John Wick.
those are both really. Jay, you know, if you watched Iron Claw, you would cry like a little baby.
I'm sure I would. It was only out for an hour. It's not on my list.
Do I want to ruin Jay's day?
You guys can't ruin my day. Y'all make your picks. I'm going to pull a Jason Kelsey. I'm going to have to go. This is unbelievable. Listen, anyone who's watching, which I'm sure there is very little, watch John Wick Chapter 4 and enjoy it. Great film. It's a Man-Child
And
top
enjoy it.
16.
It's as dumb as a Fast and Furious movie.
You know what? Suck it, John. It is not.
It is as
That
dumb
is
as a Fast and the
obnoxious.
Furious movie.
They
The
took
logic-
a car to
The
outer
logic
space,
behind the
which
fight
is
scene
so dumb.
is as dumb as a Fast and the Furious
That's
movie.
not even the worst Fast and Furious thing. He drove down the Hoover Dam, guys.
Drove down the Hoover Dam. He pulled down a helicopter.
Yeah, and in John Wick, they have a 40-minute fight scene in a large roundabout, and no police show up. It's so freaking stupid.
No,
It's so
not,
unrealistic,
John.
man.
It is realistic.
It is so stupid. They're in a dance club fighting, and nobody's running away from all the gunshots and all the chaos.
Yes, they are. There are people panicking.
There is nobody panicking.
They're using silencers.
They're like right behind Keanu
Loud
Reeves.
music.
Like,
Yeah. Oh,
It's
man, he
loud
just shot that
music.
dude
They
in the
don't
head.
even realize what's going on the scene you're talking about. Jeez.
It is so stupid.
Oh, God.
I will not vote for it. If you three morons want to vote for it, that's fine.
You're the moron. You're the one comparing it to the most unrealistic movies of all time, the Fast movies.
Yeah, that's how stupid John Wick 4 is. It is written like a Fast movie. That is what that franchise has become. It hops all over the world now. John Wick travels
so
40
dumb.
hours in a day to go to all these different places, just
You're
like all the
so
Fast movies. It is
we're going
stupid.
to China.
It is stupid. He
I-
fell off a
I-
40-foot story skyscraper
I-
in number 3 and survived.
I think it comes down to you, Michael, what you're picking.
for the sake of us being able to end this show, I will change my vote to John Wick.
All right.
But I would like it to be... I would like to have my vote placed with an asterisk and with contention to know that it was only for the betterment of humankind.
All right, here's...
So the winner is John Wick Claw. It's really good. Or Iron John Wick. Very good.
Iron John Wick.
Iron John Wick in the Galaxy. Okay, here is the top 16 movies Man-Child Chronicles recommends you watch, or TV shows from 2023. The Last of Us, Oppenheimer, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Only Murders in the Building, Air,
Spider-Man Universe Across Spider.
Ryan.
Super Mario Brothers, Extraction 2, Ahsoka, Dungeons and Dragons, Mission Impossible, Dead Reckoning, Mandalorian, Ted Lasso, Creed 3, Knock at the Cabin, Loki, and John Wick, Chapter 4.
And Iron John Wick, Guardians.
Iron John in the Galaxy. Yes.
All right.
And with that, cronies, the worst podcast in the world, Man-Child Chronicles, signing off. Peace. We out of here.
Thanks for joining us today on the Man-Child Chronicles. You can find us on your favorite social media platforms at the Man-Child Chronicles. Don't forget to join us every Friday for a new episode. That's all for now. See you next time.